Hello and welcome to my channel. So this video is going to be 5 tips on how you can learn to love yourself. Every single person on the planet is different, so there's no point comparing yourself. There's not two people that are the same. A little bit like snowflakes, there's no single two snowflakes that are exactly the same, yet they're all beautiful. So you need to learn to love yourself just as you are, embrace your uniqueness and own it. And I just want to put out there, a lot of media, a lot of models and a lot of even YouTubers nowadays can use Photoshop and editing and things like that to promote unrealistic and things that just don't exist. So there's no point in trying to be that person or try and look like that person. Embrace who you are. I mean, a lot of YouTubers and media have good tips to become healthier, for you to become your greatest version. And it's healthy to use these things to become your greatest version. But please don't use these things to become them or to try and be that picture. It's just not real. It's just not true. Embrace who you are and learn to love who you are. And that is the first tip on how to learn to love yourself. This tip involves self-care, and so therefore can involve lots of different things, whatever is suited to you. I'm just going to throw a few little suggestions out there that you can try. So eating healthy, getting some exercise, treating yourself to like a spa or massage, tidying up, keeping your house clean, getting yourself dressed up nice, going getting your hair done, taking a day off, spending the day in bed if that's what you want. Whatever is your thing that you enjoy, that is what you need to focus on for one day a week especially. If you can do it, it will help tremendously, and it will help you to realise that actually you do love yourself. And in order to love yourself, you have to treat yourself with respect and with care and with consideration. Self-care also involves saying no when you want to say no and saying yes when you want to say yes. Don't say yes when you don't want to do something just because you want to be liked or just because you want to help that person or you feel guilty. That's actually self-sabotage because you want to do something or you don't want to do something. And if you feel like you're forcing yourself to do stuff that you don't want to do and vice versa, you are neglecting yourself and your own needs. So make sure that you're always looking after number one, because you're the person that has to live with you for the rest of your life. So please make it an enjoyable life. So the next tip involves finding one or two things that you do love about yourself. There's so many things that you never realise, you don't realise that you do actually love about yourself. It might not have to do with appearance, because I know a lot of people are very insecure about their appearance, but it can also be your appearance. I mean, have you got nice eyes? Have you got lovely hair? Have you got nice arms, nice legs, a nice bottom? Whatever it is that you like about yourself. But I'm going to list a few other things that people don't really realise that you can love about yourself. And that is, are you kind? Are you caring? Are you considerate? Are you compassionate? Are you loyal? Are you honest? Have you got high energy? Are you positive? Are you friendly? Are you talented? Do you have a skill that you can do? Can you play music? Can you colour? Can you draw? Can you paint? Can you write? Are you a creative writer? Are you creative in any aspect? Any of these things you can pick up on or choose to love yourself for. As I said in step number one, we're all unique and we all have something that we're good at. And the other thing is, if you're religious out there and you believe in God, then God loves you. God loves you for who you are. He made you and he made you perfect in his eyes and in his likeness. So he loves you. So you might as well love yourself. Tip number 4 goes nicely along after tip number 3. Once you've found 1 or 2 things that you do love about yourself, then using positive affirmations, either mirror work, so 10 minutes a day, even 1 or 2 minutes a day, stand in front of the mirror and tell yourself, I am beautiful, or whatever it is that you chose that you love about yourself. I want you to stand in front of the mirror and tell you that you love that about yourself. And eventually, your subconscious mind will start to pick up on that, and you will eventually start to love yourself. If it feels very uncomfortable to stand in front of the mirror and talk to yourself about these positive affirmations, some people just can't do it, they feel really strange. Maybe writing them down in a diary or a journal, and even thinking them to yourself. So 10 minutes in the morning, ideally in the morning, it is good because it will set you up for a good day. So sit there and think to yourself, I am beautiful, or I am friendly, I am kind, I am considerate. And repeat these to yourself. Repeat, I am kind, I am kind, I am kind. Multiple times for what? It could be 1 minute, 10 minutes, however much time you want to spend on it. But doing this once a day will eventually retrain your subconscious into picking up on these things, and therefore eventually starting to love yourself and embracing the qualities of yourself that you do love and you do like. And my last tip involves gratitude. So if you're really struggling, and again, none of the other tips have worked for you, and you feel like you can't find something that you love about yourself, then try and find something that you're grateful for. Now, for example, can you walk? If you can walk, be grateful that you can walk. There's a lot of people out there that can't walk, so don't take it for granted. The fact that you can see, the fact that you can smell, the fact that you can talk, the fact that you can communicate. Some people have got multi-languages. I mean, that is something really amazing. And if you can speak multiple languages, that is fantastic. That is something I'd like to do. I'm in the process of trying to learn another language, but we won't talk about that. But yeah, anything at all that you can do. Breathing, the fact that you can breathe, be grateful for that. There's some people that really struggle to breathe, that are in hospital, literally struggling for life. And the fact that you are alive, again, is something to be grateful for. So that's just one step that you can take towards starting and learning to love yourself. I'm just going to end the video to say that there's so many ways that you can learn to love yourself. I mean, Google it. There's so many things that you can pick up on for yourself that you love. You don't have to think of anything that I've said. These are just things that have helped me to start learning to love myself. I was in a bad position a few years ago. I never loved myself. I didn't like who I was. I certainly would never have had the confidence to make a video and put it on YouTube. Although it was something that I always wanted to do, and I always thought that I could help people doing it. I just didn't love myself. I never had that confidence. And using a couple of these methods that I've spoke about today has helped me start to love me and make me a happier, more confident person. So yeah, I know these tips work because they have worked for me. They might not work for everybody, and there's lots more tips out there that you can use to try and help you to learn to love yourself. I wish you all the best. I love you all. So even if you can't love yourself, I love you. You're a perfect creation, and I think you're fabulous. So yeah, thank you for watching.